Alright, I should have did a before and after, but I'm in a hurry trying to get stuff done. I already do too much video probably already. But this is the new toilet. Just got it in. Open up the water. This is the old one. It was a good one, but I broke it because these were rusted and the seal was bad. So I was drilling these out and I cracked the tank. So I broke the tank. So I had to go get another one. Luckily, I found one. This is the older one with a bigger reservoir. I think it is anyways. So I don't like those new ones with the tiny tank reservoirs because they don't get as good of a flush as these bigger reservoir ones do. Okay, that's pretty solid. So now this is finally working again. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Same problem the last toilet had. Well, I got the seal, I got the gasket, and these bolts aren't as rusted, and I got the replacement bolts too. So we'll see if it's just dry and it keeps leaking. If it does, then I'll just replace it. It's not as bad as the last one. Hopefully I don't break this one too. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright. I'm gonna have to fix that. Son of a bitch. It's always something. So that's why they replaced their toilet. I knew there was a reason. It's still a good toilet. It just needs that gasket, that seal. I'm not sure what I did with it now. That's what I did with it. So hopefully that's the right one. Alright, so I gotta do that now. Alright. I don't know if I explained the problem before, but I got the toilet in, but it still leaked. Had the same problem the last toilet did, but I successfully drilled out the old bolts, put in the new ones, and the new gasket, and everything's working great. Put it all back together, bada boom, bada bing. No leak. See that water there? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That water there is from before. So now finally got a working toilet. This thing's been a pain in the butt. Now, when it warms up, I'll probably put a bead of silicone, clean this up real good, put a bead of silicone around the bottom, hold it steady, because that ring that these bolt to down under um, broke, and I didn't feel like replacing it. I've got the replacement, I just didn't feel like doing it. So I'll just put some silicone around it. It's not too terrible. um, so just put some silicone around it, and that'll kind of help hold it a little bit steadier um, later. And what I could do is loosen these and then silicone it and then tighten it down. And that'll definitely give it a good seal. Just in case. But yeah, replacing that plastic ring is going to be even more difficult. It's going to be a major project, and I just, like I said, I didn't feel like doing it at this time. This has already been a pain in the butt. And I'll actually probably just hire somebody to do that for me because it is a pain in the butt. I'll just hire a plumber to come out and do that. So, and a sink. I'm gonna put a sink in here. Eventually, I'm gonna extend this wall out, and I'll have a sink in here eventually. Maybe in this room or out here or both. Just all depends on how much room I have. But yeah, it's kind of cramped in here. So when you're sitting on a toilet, you're right up against this wall. And that's a pain in the butt. But, oh well. They had a smaller toilet in here. But I hate those tiny toilets because I'm a guy. So I have to have I have to have these oblong ones. And I also plan on putting a bidet on it as well. So eventually. So yeah, eventually this will be a bidet. And you have to have the oblong one or the whatever you call it, the egg-shaped one in order to put a bidet on there. But I just hate those tiny toilets because, being a guy, we got extra parts that we don't want rubbing up against the side of the toilet bowl. And those round toilets, those little itty bitty round toilets, they're a pain in the butt. I'm always rubbing up against the inside of the toilet bowl, and it's a little bit of a TMI, but basically, yeah, if that happens too often and it's dirty, I can get a UTI. A doctor asked me something about something, and the UTI subject came up, and she goes, he or she, I think it was a girl. She's like, "Well, that's strange." Da 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 da. And then I explained these little itty bitty round toilets can give guys UTIs. You know, um, especially guys who are not small, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, definitely, I hate little itty bitty round toilets. I gotta have one of these. So, in fact, I think the toilet that was in here originally was one of those itty bitty round toilets. And like I said, well, it was junk anyways, but they gotta go. I will not be in the same house or whatever with an itty bitty round toilet. I'll be like, nope, it's gotta go. So, I don't mind spending the extra money for a real toilet, which this is. So, I don't know what the gallons is that it holds. 6 liters, maybe? Which would be a gallon and a half. Not sure. I got it used, but it's in good shape, other than that seal. And that's probably why they replaced it. They just didn't want to do all that work. And they're just like, we'll just get a new toilet. So I got a good deal. I paid $25 for this toilet. I don't remember what I paid for the seal, but it's exactly what I wanted. So I had to do a little bit of work, but It's great. So, on to the next project. Here's the old toilet. I broke the tank trying to drill the holes out. And so I was praying I didn't do that with this one. And luckily I didn't break it. So that's cool. It's a lot of wasted food. Who goes there? The rabbits need water.
All right.
It's one way to do it.
Yep.
I take the bowls out and boom. I guess I do it the hard way.
Yeah. The thing is that sometimes your rabbits get their head wet.
He's parched.
Yeah, keeps on hitting these too.
Yeah.
That's for their food.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I put the extra water bowl in there because that other one was frozen up and it had pooped in it.
Yeah. I don't really like rabbits sometimes because they always crap in their bowls.
I gave these guys 2 bowls because they drink more water, it seems like.
Yeah. Sometimes they.
Because they got the food thing on the side of the cage.
Yeah. Oh. Accidentally squeezed it.
No.
Oh.
One more to go.
Man, I wonder how painful that is to the rabbit's ears.
Oh, there.
The squeaky noises.
Don't hurt yourself. Hello, little wascally wabbits. Wabbits. Hello, wabbits. That one there bit me.
Oh yeah, he's. Bit you? Like.
Yeah, well, I stuck my finger in there and he bit it. But I guess he was hungry. Not today.
Yeah, I've never been bit by a rabbit before. I was kind of curious. Did it hurt?
Well, I had good reflexes, so I pulled away before he really got me. But, yeah. Curious. You guys are curious.
Yeah, your rabbits, they usually, like, when you're holding them, they, like, nudge their nose and go like that.
Oh, yeah.
Especially baby bunnies.
Baby bunnies.
Yeah, when you're holding them like this, they, like, dig their head into your armpit. Papa said he had one rabbit that he scared to death. Like he didn't know what he did, but like the rabbit like literally put his paws on his eyes like that because it was rabbits cover their eyes when they get scared for some reason, or they like if they're like I don't know, they just cover their eyes whenever they get scared or like or don't feel safe.
Interesting.
Like they put their head under your armpit, and that's why they do that. Or sometimes it's just for comfort. I like the brown rabbits more.
You mean like the
Harlequins.
yeah.
I think they're cute. I also like the floppy eared ones.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
This guy?
Yeah.
Flat face. Hello, flat face with the short ears. These are pet rabbits, so they're used to being handled.
Yeah. I love how fluffy he is. He's more fluffy than the females. Ew, he's got like curls in his.
Oh yeah, it's dreadlocks
Yeah.
or matted hair.
Yeah.
Gotta brush him.
So fluffy. I better feed him.